Only reason I'm making this video is because I feel led to. I am a very private person, but I don't know who may need to hear this or who may be going through something similar like this of what I'm going through. So I noticed it was brought to my attention today that every time I get closer to God and my breakthrough is right there, like literally right there, about to walk over the threshold, something happens. 4 years ago, it happened then when I was about to get my house and didn't know I was about to get my house and of where I live at now. And my daughter, not going to say her name, but she came to me and something was bothering her. And the thing that was bothering her, when I was 19 years old, I dated an 18-year-old. And that person turned out to be a nasty individual. I don't know the words to say, so I don't get banned or this video gets banned from TikTok or YouTube or Facebook or whatever it is, because I don't know the words to use because I don't normally do this. But she was 3 years old. He was 18 years old. You put two and two together. He did those things. So I did not know what happened to her. She didn't come tell me. She came and she told her grandmother. Her grandmother at the time called me and told me what happened. And I told her to take the 3-year-old, my daughter, to the hospital and whatever, get her checked out, see what went on and this and that. I can go more into detail later, but long story short, she took her to the hospital. Before she took her to the hospital, police called me, fussing at me. Well, I didn't take her to the hospital. You let somebody do something to her. So from then on until now, I'm being accused of letting a man SA my 3-year-old child. Some people might do that. Anybody that know me know I don't play like that. We don't play like that concerning kids. Anybody's kids, not alone just mine, anybody's children. What I came here to say is I notice a pattern with this. I'm noticing a pattern of, and it's just not her, it's other things also. But today I'm just speaking on her. My child is hurt, and I cannot deny the fact that she is hurt. One thing I can do is I can't allow you to attack me. You want to talk about it, but you don't want to talk to me verbally. You want to text me. Talk to me verbally if you want to talk to me about what happened, because I want you to heal. I don't want you to carry this around on you. I was the same way when I was younger by somebody that was in the family. Yeah, I remember those things. I remember what happened. And it's crazy that this comes up after I came out of prayer, a long, good prayer too, and I'm still standing on prayer. Came out of a good prayer, praying for my bloodline, praying for the things that's happened in my bloodline, for things to be released up off of my bloodline. Yeah, after that, I get this text message after I let her know, pray for your husband. Be standing in agreement praying for your husband with you. I'm not going to go into detail of what's going on between her and her husband. That's their business. But I'm still going to pray for them, regardless of what's going on, regardless of how you're going to allow Satan to use you. You're saying that you kept the peace. You've been around me all this time. Even before that, what happened last time, we done lived together since then. We done lived in the same house. We done talked about these things. But I'm noticing every time I'm right at a breakthrough, I'm praying for something, I'm going in deep prayer about something. Something like this comes up. And she always attacks, you're a Bible thumping this. Oh, you're faking this and you're faking that. I'm sitting here and tell you now, I ain't faking nothing. I will die for my Lord. Do you hear me? Because he done saved me. Lived a very unhappy life. Way before this happened to her when I was 19 years old and when she was 3 years old, from things that happened to me. I didn't want to be here. I hated my life with a passion. I wanted to die. The way people treated me from the time I was brung into this world to what happened to her and years and stuff that happened after that. But I tell you what, he takes care of me and he loves me. I know who I am in the Lord, and can't nobody tell me no otherwise, and can't nobody else make me think no different of myself when I know I get up every morning and what I do. I know I read my word every day. I know I'm doing things on God's standard, even to the fact that I changed the way I talk. I changed the way I dress. I don't play with men no more. I don't even want you to touch me, and I ain't going to touch you. And the next man I touch, he's going to be my husband. Do you understand what I'm saying? I made changes. And Satan likes to come back up and accuse you. Something that happened when she was 3 years old, when I was 19 years old. Parts of it, I honestly don't remember. I chose to forget, because as well as it happened to her, it happened to me also. And I'm not saying by what happened to me when I was younger, by the fact that somebody that I was with touched my child. Somebody that I loved at 19 years old was messing with a child that I did not know. It's a lot of details that goes into it. If she hears this, go to the court and get the transcripts and see what he says. Why would a white police officer sit here and lie on you? Mind you, the same police officer that locked me up at 16 years old. From her dad's side, when they called and had me locked up. True indeed, I deserve to get locked up because I was torturing him because he cheated on me. I shouldn't have did that, but 16-year-old, dumb and stupid, a child myself. Take accountability for that. But what do you want me to take accountability for something that I did not do to you? I can't protect you on something that I don't know how to protect you over. But when I found out what that person did, that person had to go. Why would that person lie and say that he was in the house? Why you didn't come check the house? If you would have came and checked the house and my aunt said he was in the house and you didn't send nobody and come back and get him up out the house. Make it make sense. It's a lot of stuff in there that didn't make sense. But again, I say this is an attack because she does not want to hear nothing that I have to say. She don't want to listen to no reason. Because make it all make sense if I'm lying. It was 2 other kids in the house when this happened. Defects never came to my house. They never questioned me about the other children. They never cared about the other children. To even see if they was touched by this person or not. Not only that, if my aunt said, because it's in the police report, because that's what she wants me to address, the police report. But you don't want to talk to me. You don't want to hear, nothing I have to say. You want to attack me. You want to curse me out. Last time I was told to go to HELL. But this is how children these days talk to their parent. But I understand you're hurt and you're upset. So if you're seeing this, and I'm not going to call your name, you know who you are. Heal. That's the best thing I can tell you is to heal. I tried to help you heal. You don't want that. You want to attack me for whatever reason and whatever's going on in your life and with your life. But I stayed here today. I'm no longer going to be here for nobody to attack. I know what I did. And I don't have no problem telling somebody the things that I done did and things that I have done back in the day when I was doing horrible stuff. Shoot, I sit up here and let folks know I used to be a hoe. I don't care who gonna check me about what I did, who I gotta lie to about anything. I'm grown. I'm 44 years old. I don't have to lie to nobody about nothing. Not one single thing. Nothing. The only thing that comes up and accuses you, and the only person that comes accusing you when you walking straight and trying to do right is Satan. So people don't get this misunderstood. I'm not saying that my child is Satan. What's operating in that atmosphere is Satan. We've been fine. I went and seen my grandson and everything, but you're trying to hold the peace, but you never say nothing to me. But you want to argue with me over text messages. Pick up the phone and call me. I already knew all this. That's why I never attached myself to my grandson. That's why I won't call myself grandma. I know better. I know what attacks are. I see them before they get here. My blessing going to be here soon. I'm going to put that up there because the Lord already let me know when it gets here to put that blessing up on here like I put the last blessing up on here and the blessing before that. Because every time something gets ready to come, all mess breaks loose around up in the atmosphere. Stuff starts to attack you before your blessing gets here. I'm making this video too long already, so I'm going to let it go. But it might be a part 2. I don't know. But I say this to my child if she's listening. If you ever want to sit down with me and be a woman, we can do it through mediation, where somebody else has to be there. I will not allow you to attack me. You will not talk to me any kind of way. You will not curse at me, because regardless of how you feel, at the end of the day, I gave birth to you. You didn't give birth to me. If you want to heal, heal. That's the only thing I can tell you to do.